Hello students, how are you? I am sure that all of you will be safe and sound at your home. My dear students, regarding our previous discussion, I have already provided you a lot of informations, ideas related with your first chapter of literature book. Just after providing a lot of informations or ideas, I am sure that all of you now in position to understand the story easily. Now, I think to provide you the exact summary of this chapter. So all of you minutely, carefully and seriously try your best to listen my today's discussion and follow me.
Lencho was a poor but hard-working farmer. His house was on the top of a hill, and that was the only house in the valley. He hoped for a good crop, but his field needed rain or at least a shower. He waited for the rain, and it did come. One day, it started drizzling. In the beginning, Lencho felt the falling rain drops as new silver coins falling from the sky. But gradually, the rain transformed into a hailstorm. The hailstones fell for an hour. It destroyed his crop completely. Lencho's soul was filled with sadness. He thought that they would go hungry the whole year unless they found someone who could help them. Suddenly his heart was filled with hope. He had firm faith in God. Lencho knew how to read and write. The following Sunday, he wrote a letter to God mentioning his destroyed crop and asked him to provide some money so that he could sow his field again. Then he put the letter in an envelope, addressed it to God, and went to the post office. He affixed a stamp on it and dropped it in the mailbox. The postman, who took the letter out of the mailbox, saw the letter and showed it to the postmaster. Everyone in the post office had a hearty laugh. But immediately the postmaster realized the man's predicament and unshakable faith in God. He decided to help the man. He discussed with his colleagues, and all of them decided to part with some money for an act of charity. They collected money, put it in an envelope, and addressed it to Lencho. This letter contained a single word in the form of a signature like God. The next Sunday, Lencho went to the post office. The postmaster handed him the letter. Lencho was not at all surprised on receiving a letter from God. He had unshakable faith in that God would reply in the form of money, and he did receive it. He opened the envelope but became angry on counting the money. There were only 70 pesos in the envelope, whereas he had asked for 100. He knew God couldn't have made a mistake. Immediately he wrote another letter to God, put it in the mailbox, and went out. The postmaster took out the letter from the mailbox and opened it. Lencho had requested God to send the rest of the money, like 30 pesos, as he had not received that time. He received only 70 pesos now. Lencho had a feeling that the people at the post office had cheated him by taking out some money from God's envelope. So he wrote the letter to God that he should not send money through mail, as according to him, the post office employees were a bunch of crooks or cheaters. My dear students, now I am sure that all of you could understand the chapter. Next day, we will have to discuss next part of the story, like its questionnaire. So all of you try your best to keep these all the informations in your mind. Thanks a lot. God bless you, and hope to see you.